Basically, what we're about is trying to take a new tack on how to get off oil. Instead of thinking about how to build an electric car, which a lot of companies sort of work the car component, we're basically looking at what is the infrastructure required, what's the financial model, what's the business model, how do you get the mass market adoption to happen, and what's the relationship, if you want, between Detroit, DC, and Silicon Valley to sort of put it all together into a plan that can actually take America off oil within the next decade. In Israel, we're going to effectively buy 2 gigawatts worth of solar farms. And if you think about what we're doing, we're putting a solar farm, a charge grid, electric cars. We're building a virtual oil field. It's the first virtual oil field in the world. Because once it's completed, you're going to drive every car in Israel for the next 100 years without a drop of oil, without a single molecule of CO2. So it's really cool because the cost for that field plus infrastructure is 1 year worth of oil imports. So effectively, Israel gets off oil with 1 year worth of oil imports. And the economics, by the way, are the same for the U.S. In Denmark, they already pre-built the field. They've got windmills that generate 20% of their electricity, most of it coming at night, and they have nobody to use it at night. So they give it to the Germans and they pay them money to take it off their grid. If you put these cars in the grid and the smart software that connects the two, you don't need to charge as the car plugs, you charge when the electricity is available. You basically get the entire country of Denmark to go on 750 windmills. All cars, 750 windmills. It's an amazing feat. In France, as you said, they have infinite electrons. And they've got so much generation power that they sell it to Germany and to Belgium at night for 1 penny, 2 penny on a kilowatt hour. What they're doing now is they're basically going to put these cars in France and use the nuclear power at night to actually drive the cars. So each location has its mix. In the US, you could actually use wind and solar. And if you had these batteries on the grid, you could convert the entire grid to be feeding into these batteries and get to the generation capacity that we want right now and use the batteries as effectively the buffer for the decarbonization of our grid. So not only would it help get off oil, it would also help get off coal to a certain degree, and the growth coming in from coal down the road.